a skilled surgeon can make adjustments inside your body. So how about adjusting your DNA as well? News.com has learned the next step in genetic work, in vivo medicines that can cleanse your code instead of your bloodstream. Dozens of people are taking part in an experiment with a sickle cell anemia medicine which changes DNA inside bodies, instead of removing cells for editing in a lab. Right now, sickle cell patients must endure chemotherapy before modified cells are returned to their bodies. But with some medical conditions, extraction and editing simply isn't possible. You have to go into the body, said Dr. John Leonard, the chief executive of Intellia Therapeutics and Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. Leonard's company has been doing that for years with special liquids that include tiny particles for adjusting genes in parts of the body. Now it's also offering experimental medicines, although there are some places where the medicines still can't go. One advantage of in vivo medicines is that patients would not have to undergo chemotherapy. But there's a potential risk: the medicine might change the wrong part of the genetic code. We don't know what we don't know with gene editing, Dr. Douglas Mann with Washington University in St. Louis told the Wall Street Journal. The CRISPR technology, as it's known, also can be expensive. The Technology Network's website notes one treatment for sickle cell can cost $2.2 million. At least one person has died after taking the genetic medicine, but that person had failed to disclose a history of chest pain. But some patients say it's worth taking a risk. It was really the prospect of it being a once-off treatment, and getting your life back on track, said Irish accountant James Green, who had heart problems and nerve damage in his legs. 2 years of the experimental medicine have allowed Green to have more leg strength without a burning sensation during exercises. He's even climbed to the base camp of Mount Everest in Nepal. Scientists are having success with medicines that adjust genetics in the liver. That could affect the heart and bloodstream, since the liver processes blood. A small trial last year by Verve Therapeutics found a genetic medicine could reduce LDL cholesterol levels by as much as 55%. Verve Chief Executive Officer Dr. Sakar Kathiresan says the genetic adjustment could end the need for daily cholesterol pills or occasional injections. It's early, Kathiresan admitted, but the result opens the door for a whole new way to treat this disease. A genetics professor at the University of Pennsylvania also is convinced. In vivo is the future, no question. Dr. Kiran Musunuru said.